overcoming self-doubt in your personal training business. Hey, Sensei Sarah here with another incredible insights episode for every introverted personal trainer who wants to truly believe you are worthy of success without having to feel uncomfortable or fake. So here's this week's incredible insights. Insight number one is know your introverted self. Now, being an introvert is a superpower, but it's also a hindrance. One of our superpowers is that we are inside our heads a lot, which means that we can come up with insights and angles that others struggle to because we ponder problems for longer. And I like to call this percolating, just like a coffee machine. Just makes me laugh. This percolating, though, is exactly why being introverted is a hindrance, especially when it comes to our own self-confidence, because when we hear or think or feel something negative, we have a tendency to dwell on it longer than others do. And when it's about ourselves, it can create a huge vortex of self-doubt that can be hard to shake. Now, here at Kick-Ass PT, we have a character for that voice of self-doubt and negativity. She's called Wreck-It Rose. Let me see if I can find her. There we are. This is Wreck-It Rose. And we don't like her. She is determined to see you fail, and she's definitely out to ruin the party. Now, as introverts, this voice of negativity can be so loud that when other people compliment us, we simply don't believe them. So if we want to have less self-doubt and more confidence and actually believe it, we need to know this about ourselves and embrace it. So insight number two is be real. Now, the problem with compliments is that they are based on someone else's opinion of us, and it's one that we don't see, and we don't share either usually. So when people tell us how amazing we are, we feel really uncomfortable because it doesn't match the way that we see ourselves. And this is where reality is really your best friend. So keeping a log of the things that you've done or helped to achieve in real life can be a fantastic way to keep Wreck-It Rose, that negative voice in your head, in check. Now, I heard this idea done two different ways, one by the author and researcher Brené Brown in her book, The Gifts of Imperfection, and the other by author and ex-Navy SEAL David Goggins in his book, You Can't Hurt Me. Now, Brené Brown describes a conversation with her young daughter who was having trouble with her friends at school. Someone she thought was a friend had done or said something insensitive or hurtful, and the daughter was so hurt that she was ready to cut this girl out of her life. And then Brown describes the idea of marble jar friends, which is when the daughter places a marble in a jar for every time her friends do something great, thoughtful, or kind. So she can easily see that if they do say something or do something that was hurtful, that it's probably an innocent mistake. And Goggins suggests writing your achievements on sticky notes and placing them around the bathroom mirror so you can see them every single day. Now, I quite like the idea of combining these two. So writing down your achievements and successes and happy moments on a piece of paper, folding them up and putting them in a jar. And that way, when you have a self-doubt wobble, you can just go to the jar and give yourself a proper reality check. And of course, you can use the Whoosh Planner to do something similar, actually. There's a space at the back to write down your achievements, so you've always got something to look back on. So, insight number three is make a habit. So when you've spent a lifetime berating and being hard on yourself, changing your deep-rooted beliefs just doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice. So once you have your list of achievements, whether it's in a journal, on pieces of paper, in a jar, just make the habit of reading at least one of them every day. Like, read them all if you have to. But facing the reality of what you have done and are capable of doing every single day helps you to put Wreck-It Rose in her place quickly when she tries to derail you. And creating this skill of being able to switch yourself from negative to positive thinking is a real, from a place of real belief, is a really powerful tool when it comes to your personal training business. Because, let's face it, being in business for yourself pushes you to places inside yourself that you never even imagined. And sometimes those places can be pretty dark and lonely. And if you can't help anybody else if you don't truly believe in yourself. So If you don't do anything else today, make a list of 3 things you've done in your life that you're really proud of. Then tomorrow, do the same thing. And just keep repeating this practice in whatever way you need to be able to give yourself that confidence boost that's based in reality that you can truly believe in. Because it's that will make you more resilient and more capable when it comes to your personal training business. And of course, if you need help with that, you can go and grab a copy of my Ultimate Energy and Confidence Whoosh Planner, and I'll walk you through all the steps you need to get started. You can go grab your copy at kickasspt.com/whoosh. So thanks for watching. I'm Sensei Sarah, and I'll see you on the next episode.